Hey friends, it's me, a slightly frustrated ebony otaku, the well-rounded nerd. See, I got the Transformers back in the background with my new desk set up. I'm not even filming the way that I want to right now. Let me quit shaking my desk because I plugged in my laptop, my brand new gaming laptop, and it will not turn on. um, I will have to troubleshoot that. I don't know what's going on. It could be the power supply because the laptop is like new. It's only like 2.5, 3 months old. Um, yeah, but that's my problem, not your problem. That's not why you're here. I'm going to talk about another one of my nerdy collecting hobbies today. Because Hubs and we went out to, and where are we going? Oh, we returned the tent that we borrowed for Fool's War. Ended up buying a wall tent. Somebody at Fool's War at the SCA thing we went to let us borrow a tent. And then someone there was like, "Hey, I have a wall tent I'm trying to sell." And I loved tent camping. Didn't think I would, but I did. So we bought a wall tent. But the place where we had to go return the other tent goes by this really great antique mall thrift shop place. You've seen them before, where they sell tons of different stuff. Like people rent booths in there, and like folks who go to estate sales or rummage through the garbage or clean out houses, doesn't matter. They each rent a booth, and you can just get the wares and you take the tag up to the front. They're like, okay, we'll go get that piece of furniture. One of those type places, and it's huge. And I've been by myself as an unsupervised Southern housewife. But since we had to go all the way out there, it's like forty minutes from where we live. I was like, on the drive back, we're going to the thing. I didn't know what I wanted. I really didn't want anything. I just wanted to go look. They have a great cast iron selection, by the way. But yeah, so we went by and I got to indulge in a collection hobby that I haven't really touched in a couple of years, maybe more. And that is tea sets. So one thing that I love is a tea set. I like them French countryside. I like Chinese tea sets, Japanese, Korean, Indian. I have an Arabic tea set that's meant to like go in the sand. No, I'm sorry, it's an Arabic coffee set. So you like put the teapot and stuff in hot sand and boil it that way. Like I love the beauty and the craftsmanship of just a pour out saucer and a cup to go with it. And a lot of times at stores like that, you can find really good deals. Because sometimes people are just doing it as a hobby. Sometimes they're just cleaning out grandma's basement, like whatever it is. So that ended up being my theme of the day. And I made a couple of really good finds that were unexpected and even some stuff to match things that I bought a long time ago that I never had like a matching teapot or stuff for. So I'm going to start putting this up in the house. I got it a couple weeks ago. So I was like, why don't I show off what I spent $20 on at the thrift store? Well, not show off, but just include you. Because remember, what are we on this channel? Well rounded nerds. You do not have to silo yourself into only being one kind of nerd. You can have more than one hobby. I have been collecting tea sets now for maybe 15 years, and I don't get them very often. Okay, let's stop shaking the desk. I know the camera's shaking. I'm not even filming the way I want to. Like you should see my janky setup right now. It is hood up in here, but it's getting the job done. Probably 10 or 15 years ago, I started collecting tea sets. The one that kicked it off, and there's a video on it on my channel. Will I remember to link it? I won't. It's there. It's way at the beginning. It's like 4 years old, where I went through the tea set collection I had at the time, and the one that kicked it off is actually one that my ex-husband gave me. Yeah, she's been married once before. We were 18. It wasn't going to work. You'll never hear me say a bad word about him. We were not ready for marriage. That's it. But one gift he got me, I forget if it was a birthday present or what, but he got me a Korean tea set, and I really liked it. And then it kicked it off. And like once a year, I would get a tea set. Oh, so that maybe 20 years ago, 20 something years ago, this started. So I don't buy every tea set I come across because good tea sets are expensive. But once in a while, I indulge. So that's what I indulged in last weekend, is in a collection that I have not indulged in a long time. So I'm going to start unwrapping. I'm not going to show every single piece, but one that caught my eye, and you may have seen this one before. It's not particularly valuable. I just liked it for the look of it. I'm trying to make sure I pull out the right pod that goes with it. They wrapped everything up so nicely for me. Oh, yeah, this one. This is what caught my eye first. So this was sitting over with a whole bunch of vases, but I'm pretty sure it's actually a sake bottle. So I love that. I love the little like filigree on it. It's not valuable. I paid like $1 for this. Everything you love and want, there are ways to get it without breaking the bank. It exists. Uh, but yeah, I love the little peacock design on it. Very luck filled with the red and green. It's just a beautiful. I could use it as a vase. What told me it's probably a sake bottle though is this is a to be fair, the Japanese and Chinese flower arrangement is much different than the way we do it in the West. In the West, it's a big bouquet, like, ooh, make it as expressive as possible. Very select in that culture. If this is a vase, um, I'm not good enough to do that kind of flower arranging. So it will be a sake bottle, whether that's its purpose or not. It's got the maiden. Is it China or Taiwan? Oh, Taiwan. This one's made in Taiwan. Sticker on the bottom. So this came out of like at like a home goods or something at some point. Don't care. It's mine now. And that's the thing you gotta think about when you're collecting. It's not always about getting the brand or the perfect option. It's do you like it? And if you like it, then you got the right thing. My box is sitting over here next to me, trying to find a particular teapot that I got, but I don't know where they put it in here. So I just have to keep. It's like I'm having Christmas, grown up Christmas. Like seriously, this whole box I spent like $25. Oh, there it is. It's a good time. So another teapot that caught my eye is this one. Now this one is we're gonna have to call this a style, not an authentic, because it literally says Pier One on the bottom on the sticker. But I think I paid like $6. No, it was like $5 for the whole set. It came with 4 glasses, and it was actually the glasses that caught my eye. I love a little teacup. Don't you look at that? It's so. I don't care if it's stamped on. It's cute. That's what matters most. It's cute. See that little Hello Kitty sign? Somebody gave me that for my birthday last year. It's cute. That's all that matters. Little string lights behind me. $5. Cute. Um, Everything doesn't have to be expensive for you to love it, but it's a yeah, that's pseudo Japanese writing. This is you gotta say style sometimes. But the pot and the cups really caught my eye, and it is usable. This is not, it's got a filter in it and everything for making tea. When you buy stuff like this, make sure you wash it out before you use it, especially if it came out of a thrift store or antique store. This is not an antique, like not at all. But I like it, and it fits my aesthetic for my tea sets. One of the things I'm going to be doing as we rearrange stuff in the house is I have a really nice credenza that's going to be where my tea sets live. I love the fiddliness of it. Like today for lunch, I made myself a charcuterie and put it in my bento box because I don't know. I love the ceremony of moving little things around. Like I actually know how to do Japanese tea ceremony. That's a skill that has zero uses in my country, but I learned because I found it to be interesting. I'm gonna set this here. Open all this stuff and I gotta do something with it. So now I'm having to remember what it was that I got. Oh, these. I got 4 of these. I'm not gonna open all of them right now, but this is definitely my style. These are bowls. So if you don't know, in a lot of, not all, but in a lot of Asian cultures, food is served in bowls. Best reason ever because that that's especially soup. Like I've been in some cultures where it's like you don't use a spoon for soup. Like they did that for Westerners. Like you just pick it up and that makes way more sense. Um, but you know why I got it? She loves a butterfly. I love butterflies. And I think these might actually be moths, but moths count if they're painted pink, and pink's my favorite color. So I got a set of 4 of these. And this one, though, stamp on the bottom. This one, I had to actually pull the translator up to one that was the Google Translate because she does not read any Chinese, like at all. I can recognize a few words, but it's microwave safe. And this one, I believe, was made. This one, no, I'm sorry, this isn't Chinese. Might be made in Japan, might be made in China. Can't tell. Beautiful. Love it. So, 4 of these all nice and wrapped up. Very exciting find. That's another one of those. I'm saving the best for last. Trying to make sure I don't show things I already have. Yep, that's the other one in that set. My husband knew I wanted, so I don't know if I walk by it and went, ah! And that means I had to have it. Yes, $1 and $2 at a time. Oh, there we go. Yes. So There were matching spoons that went with that set. Oh, is that not adorable? Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I love everything about it. I love a matching little. And do I use this stuff? Yeah. Like I burn the candle, use the wax, burn the incense. I burn incense almost every day. Not every day, but either it's incense, wax warmer, candle, something. My house has to smell good at all times. I live with men, so my husband and my son. So I'm always trying to infuse some daintiness into the air. But yeah, use the bowl. I don't buy stuff to look at it. I use it, and when I get tired of it, I give it away. That's the other thing. You gotta be willing to let stuff go. You can't let stuff have you. You gotta be willing to just be like, okay, you're free to the universe now. Once you have its outlived its usefulness with you. This next thing comes in 3 parts, and nope, that's another one of those cups. That wasn't what I thought it was. Come on. I'm trying to feel to make sure what stuff is, because I've got this little set of 3 little dishes that go together, and I thought it was so cute. That's something else. So yeah, as much as I bring stuff into my collection, I don't know if y'all can hear me say that or not. As much as I will bring things into my collections, I'm equally fine with giving stuff away. But speaking of giving away, we're this close to 5,000 subscribers. That is my giveaway threshold, where I think I can actually do a video that will get enough comments to actually do a random comment pool. So we're like 200 away. Let's do it. Well, as I'm making this video, we might have hit the threshold by then. But yeah, I'm all about giving stuff away. Like I've got that well, not anymore. By the time this video comes out, we accidentally bought a fake sound wave, and ended up getting it for free. But I'm gonna give it to one of my friend's kids. I'm not keeping it. I have no use for it. So yeah, as much as we may want things, be okay with gifting if that's your jive. So this was so cute, and I will not be giving it away. I was unwrapping the different pieces. Measuring cups. Now, do I have measuring cups? Absolutely. Do I have them that are porcelain with fruit on them? No. There are 2 like aesthetics I really like: French countryside and rebellious teenager from Tokyo. Like those are my 2 aesthetics. Yeah, I know they have nothing to do with each other. Like sometimes I walk out of this house looking like I'm going on a picnic in the magic woods with the fairies. And then sometimes I look like that I'm gonna go interview like with the head of the the, the Bob. Just depends. I don't know. Um Look like Gogo Jabari sometimes going out the house. If you get that reference, you're my people. But this was too cute. The whole set was $2. $2. Now I'll hold on to it forever. I don't know. This might get given away someday. I got a tea set I want to give to a friend for her birthday, but I don't know if she likes that kind of thing. So I gotta like ask her husband if she'd be into it. Because if she's into it, then yeah, down. No, no repeats, no repeats. Nope, not you. I think that bowl set was actually 5 bowls. No repeats. Nope. Oh, this is not a repeat. Pete and repeat. Y'all remember Pete and Pete? That was a weird show. Okay, so this definitely is a vase. Why did I get this? What did it have to do? Where are you made? China. Good work, China. Paid $1 for this. It's kind of heavy too. Porcelain. It fits. I love. Remember my whole like French countryside? Yeah, I know it's made in China, but look at that. It fits like the I live in a beautiful stone mason work thatched roof cottage in the countryside next to a babbling brook. Like I'm in a Thomas Kincaid painting. It's that. Flowers will go in here. But what kind? My husband and I are going to go to our favorite flower shop and pick out flowers tomorrow. I think they're going to go in here. This is super cute. I love everything about it. That's probably going to be a bathroom vase. Yeah, definitely for the bathroom. Let's see here. Is there anything else in here that matters for this video that I have not pulled out? I think there's like one more thing before I get to my finale item. Yeah, there's a finale. You have to have a finale. Oh, this one. This teacup matches nothing. I just liked it. Isn't that cute? There are three things in my aesthetic that I love the most: pink, and if I can't have it in pink, I'll take it in teal. But pink, butterflies, flowers, in that order. So it's just a teacup, and this one is made in Japan. This is a real Japanese teacup. Oh, it was like 50 cents. It made that trip all the way over here just to be 50 cents. I kind of feel bad. But look at that. It's just so elegant. And yeah, she knows how to make. I have a matcha set. Real matcha is a little bit of work. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. It's not a taste for everyone. Anybody that tells you they like matcha off the bat, they lied. If you don't know how to mix it right and get a decent quality matcha, bleh, it tastes like dirt. I just like the ceremony of it with the whisking and the turning and all that kind of stuff. But I went through like 6 brands of matcha before I found one that I liked. Yeah, not sponsored. Just everything's not for everybody. And a matcha latte and straight up matcha, that is not the same flavor. It's not. But this, I do love tea. I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, I'm not. It went away. We have a really good tea shop in town called Piper and Leaf, so we can get a lot of really good flavors of tea. I did learn at the Queen's Tea at the Rimfest last year that unless the tea comes from a particular plant and bred out of the tea plant, it is not tea. It is a tisane. I know, pinky up, right? Okay, so now it's time for the coup de grace, the finale. I know what I said. Put these back in the box until I can put them away. I guess I'll have to wrap this stuff back up. That's fine. That's why I didn't unwrap everything. So there is a tea set, teacups that I bought years ago, like a decade ago, and never had a teapot to match them. I used them, but never had a teapot. And those are the ones that are on my thumbnail. Beautiful saucer, beautiful cup. It's like a flower thing. Real teacups don't have handles, like Asian teacups. Western teacups have handles. And this one is this is a Chinese set. So this would be, can you imagine like just being a royal lady? Just okay, now look, the little dudes that those were bought at like Earthbound Trading Company. Not sponsored. I bought those years ago too. They're tea bag holders. And I bought these two cups and I absolutely adore them. It always broke my heart that I never had a teapot to go with them because everything needs a match. Well, a decade later, look what I found at the thrift store. This was the most expensive item I bought that day. Now let's flip it over and see where it came from. Japan. That would be why. Ooh, I got a Chinese teacups in a Japanese pot. Don't care, same color. um, That's beautiful. This was the most expensive thing I got. This one was like 20 something dollars. So this one cost as much as everything else together. But how could I not? How how could I not? Look, they were made to be together. So this just made my whole day. Anyone who visits my house, I can give every visitor their own teapot and tea set to enjoy the tea or coffee of their choice or hot beverage. Like we can do ginger tea in one. I can do a nice oolong, or black tea, green tea. There's a peach blossom tea that I like, rose tea. I've got some clear teapots, so I can do like the opening flower tea, so you can watch them. Like yeah, it's a whole thing. I love a tea set. I love fiddly little stuff that is complicated for no reason other than it's little and fiddly. We all have hobbies. But this made me just so absolutely happy. To the maker over in Japan, exquisite, absolutely exquisite. To know if something can actually be used, you've got to look inside and see if it has like the components. I don't know if anyone ever used this one, but this one is not one that you would brew in. This is one that you pour hot water in and then you drop like a tea strainer in it and then let it steep. Uh, and I can put a tea light under this to keep it warm. I've got a tea light warmer. Oh yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. But this is just all of my happiness. Um, Go out there and enjoy being a well-rounded nerd. You don't have to just be into one thing. There's so many things out there to love. Yes, I know consumerism, but you only live once. Can't take it with you. My kids are gonna have a mess to clean up when I go. But they've also got some valuable stuff back there. So if they ever got fall on hard times after I kick, you know, Like, just get on my YouTube channel and sell this stuff. I got a couple more videos I want to record today, but this one, it just makes me happy. It's one of those little one-off collections. This is not for everybody. So if this wasn't for you, I'm sorry, but it was for somebody. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was actually just fun for me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.